Look at this. It used flour and made it.
What's It's really beautiful. What's the flower made from? Is it real?
They use a lot of flour. The flour is um, our art teacher buy it. It's made just like you need to. Um, we can't pick the flower, but when the flower drop on the ground, then we can pick it. Then just like and then put it. Use glue.
So it's a real flowers?
Yeah, it's the real flowers, but um, we can't use the. I don't know how to say it, but this is a real flower.
Is it dry?
Yes, it's dry.
Yes. I'm thinking of it because I have done that and I'm making the flower dry right now. Then after that I will decorate. Well, I do this in my science class. Like it's
Before, I also want to learn that I guess it and the girl too. And our science teacher lets us to do just like um small and put the glue and also put the dry flour on it. And then make something give to the teacher.
I think doing something like in real life is more fun than just sitting on your desk and listen to the teacher talking.
Yeah. And right now I also not really interested about the science class. I don't know why.
Well, my least favorite class is literature.
Literature. You have to learn that.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't learn literature yet, but we learn Chinese. And in the Chinese class, in our Chinese book, they also have some people write the essay just like the literature. It's including the Chinese people write it, and also including the literature around the world.
Well, in literature class, it's just like readings, and then you write something about your feelings about that stories, and I think like when I write something, my hands kind of hurt because I have to write a lot.
During the summer holiday and winter holiday in China, the teacher always let us to read some literature or story. After that, you need to write your feelings, and when you go back to school study, you need to give that to the teacher. It's always just like that.
Yeah. Well, I think in some holidays, like last time, like in Lunar New Year's, some of my teacher gave me homework, and it's kind of a lot because we have 2 weeks off that don't go to school, so we have to do homework at home.
You you also celebrate the Chinese Lunar New Year?
Yes, it's it's. I think it's the most popular holidays in Vietnam.
But you only have 2 weeks holiday.
Yes, 2 weeks.
In China, I guess we have 1 month holiday.
Oh, that's almost like summers. Well, I think in summers I have 3 months to stay at home, like to go on trips. 3 months. But in Lunar New Year, we only have 2 weeks.
In the summer holiday in China, we only have 2 months.
Well, I think that's fair because that's equal.
Yeah, but I think teachers shouldn't give us a lot homework.
Yes, because well, when I'm in primary schools, I have a little homework, but I was thinking why they give us so many homework. But then when I go to secondary school, I have to do homework with every subject. Every subject have homework.
So, where do you live now? You stay at before that city, I guess. I don't know how to say that city's name, but I remember it is south part of Vietnam.
Yes, it's Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I
So, how about now?
yeah.
Are you staying at that city?
Yes, I still stay here and go to school near near my house. And my school is like a new school. In secondary school, there are 4 year students, but this school just only have 3 years because it just only built only 3 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah. So I go to new school.
I see. In China and the primary school, the last year we can have a long summer holiday and don't have any homework.
Yeah.
Because my dad told me if we have homework when you enter the junior high school, you don't know who welcome you.
Well, are you excited to go to high school?
I'm a little bit excited, but I also feel a little bit sad because I at the primary school stay 6 years and we need to go to the new school.
Yeah. When I moved to my middle schools, I feel the same.
And our teacher wish us can remember this time and the primary school. So I guess and April or May we will take a photograph.
So memories, your classmate and other teachers.
Yes, that's right. And made just like a book to give us.
Yeah. A school years book.
Yeah. So are you feel busy and at your new school?
Can you say again?
I just want you to say, are you busy at your new school?
Yes, I'm kind of busy every day because there are a lot of homework each day because every subject have homeworks. And now it's test, almost test time, so I have even more homework.
I heard about in China when you enter the junior high school, then every month you should have a test. about the some subject like Chinese, mathematics, English, geography, science,
Yeah.
history, or just some like that. And there's a new middle school next to my house. I heard about that school have so much homework during the weekend. You need to finish a five test.
Yeah. That's like really stressful. And well, my school is kind of the same. Like we lot have almost we have a little test almost like every day. Like check if we understand the lessons enough.
So, well, when you will finish your school time in a day?
Sorry?
I just wondering when you will finish your class at school in a day.
I started study at 7 a.m. and then go home at 11 to have lunch at home and take a nap, and then go back to school at 1, and then in the afternoon. Some days I go home at 3, sometimes I go home at 4, and well, I rarely go home at 5.
You mean the more late time is at 5 p.m.?
Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna go with 4, because, yes. Well, so in a day I study and go home at 4 p.m.
I'm at the primary school grade 6. I will go back to my home at 5 p.m.
Yeah, that's that's this is a little late because when I'm at primary schools, I go home probably at 4 p.m. as well.
Before I also and four maybe it's 4:30 when I arrive my home. But our teacher said, um, my Chinese teacher wanted to let let us to can study well, then have a good point when during the graduate test. So our Chinese teacher to say just like let us to have a class after the school that is to stay at home to do your homework when you don't understand for some homework, then our teacher will tell us how to do this test, and our teacher will tell us some just like if the test we don't understand, then our teacher will find another test.
Yeah. So you are in a test time, right? You do some tests. Did you do any tests yet?
Yeah, I can do the test. And I remember when I go back to the school and February, and our teacher gave us a test in about in the last time the final exam because the COVID, so we don't have final exam, and the I guess it's December in the last year. And my Chinese is the number one in my class.
You're really good students.
Thank you. And actually, my math is not the first. I feel a little bit sad.
Well, me too. I'm I'm not really good at math, and and it is also my second least favorite.
I really like maths, this subject, but sometimes during the test I can't do it very great, and sometimes I can do it great.
Well, I'm not really good at math, but I'm like pretty good, like better than some of my friends. Probably stand in the fourth or fifth place in the class.
My maths just like that. Sometimes it's high and sometimes it's low, just like that.
Yeah. But in my class, the subject that I'm actually good at most is English.
So I just I just hear you say you will go back to your home probably at the 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. So do you practice English every day?
Well, yes, every day when I'm free, I usually practice by watching some of my favorite YouTube channels, but in English. That's how I practice normally, and I just got a phone that
Every day, my younger brother and me also practicing English, and we also will watch some channel. It's about English. They have two kind of channel. One is of people in America, and that American is in China, and he is teaching English for Chinese people. And the other one is the people from the United Kingdom. It's a British.
yeah, like learn to languages. Well, I my speaking is American, so I usually watch in American. Sometimes I also watch.
We also watch the English cartoon because we think it's a bit bored. So my younger brother let me to watch some English cartoon movie.
Well, I sometimes watch Disney movie. Do you like Disney movie?
This time we're watching an English cartoon movie. It's the Mr. Incredible.
What?
Have you heard about that?
No, I don't think so.
I will find to you. Wait a moment. That is super fun. I guess it's from America.
Chúc cho con học em ly đâu nha. Is that like the title of the cartoon?
The title is Mr. Incredible. It's this one. Wait. This is a book's name, and also for that movie's name.
Yeah.
It's super fun. They
I
are all superheroes.
I don't think I heard of it before. Like I have no idea what the title is, but I have seen this movie like sometimes on like some, I think like probably at the movie theaters when I go to the movie theater to watch movies and I see some poster of it.
I'm not really usually go to the movie theater
Well, me
because
too.
I have
I
spare time.
Me too. I like rarely go to the movie theaters. I just usually watch at home, but sometimes go to the movie theaters is kind of fun. I I think in my birthday I'm gonna ask my parents to take me to the movie theaters.
And I remember before I go to the movie theater, I always let my father to buy the popcorn and the cola for me for I watch time.
Yes, I love to eat popcorn too.
Yeah, it's made of the corn.
What kind of movie is your favorite?
Mostly it's cartoon movies because the others I haven't tried to watch yet. How about you?
Well, my favorite is animated.
Okay.
Yeah. And sometimes I also like fantasy movies and comedy.
I see. My younger brother also like to watch cartoon movie and some just like mm, it's very funny movie.
Yeah, like cartoon and comedy.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
And this is I write the Chinese calligraphy in the December and the last year.
Yeah. You write really
If
good.
they have any calligraphy name.
I don't usually see these words, but I think a lot of people like Chinese. I mm, Chinese music, the sound of it.
I
Well,
heard about the Japanese people. They are interesting about the Chinese calligraphy
yeah. Well,
and
my
also Chinese food.
I think Chinese food is good. I think a lot of them is spicy.
Yeah, I'm eating the spicy food.
I mean, I'm not really good at with spicy foods, so I'm not sure if I could try them.
In China, the people some places they eat spicy food, sweet food, or just like that. And in the west west of China, they eat the barbecue.
Um,
I'm not really like to eat barbecue. It's not spicy enough.
oh, so you like spicy food?
Yeah, I like spicy food a lot.
Well, my mom before when she was, I think she was a teenager, and she liked Chinese. She liked Chinese music, and she had like Chinese dictionary.
Yeah.
And she really wanted to go to China one day, but she didn't have a chance. So I think when I grown up, I would go to China and I'll take her with me too.
I think when you come to China, went to Beijing is a good choice, and also Shanghai.
Yeah. I see some Chinese pictures, some place. I think it's really beautiful. I'm gonna visit one day.
Yeah, and you also can go to Changshan, is where I live in the city. I can take you to eat some traditional food over there, like stinky tofu.
Yeah.
And curry fish is all delicious.
Yes, I will try all of them.
Yeah, and maybe when you come to our city, you can try to eat spicy food for a while. Maybe you will love it, and don't afraid it.
Yeah. Well, I I think I kind of have to go to the housework now because the house kind of dirty.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I guess right now I also need to eat my lunch.
Yeah. I think it's lunchtime.
Yeah, okay, bye. Have a nice day.
Bye.
And wish you study well at your middle school.
Yes, and I hope that you do good. You do well at your test.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Dạ Linh. Hey. Oh wait, this still recording.